Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here, giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and Viva la Raza.
Órale. Órale. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies out there. My boy Pablo should be tapping in here in a few minutes. All right. What's up, Richard Cruzito? Órale, Cruz. Where them little 10 G's you owe me? All right, man. Hey, listen. Man, 2024 is just about over. It's not quite over yet. We actually have the final, the final Monday Night Raw on USA. I don't know how long it's been. What's up? That's a Benny, Land of the Rockies. But let me go ahead and bring in someone who he likes to say he's only like a few years older, but this dude, man, was around when fire was invented. From the LA Times, from Mr. Pablo.
It was amazing when fire was invented, bro. You should have been there, bro.
Oh man,
bro. Sonny was running around, bro, eating dinosaurs. It was a trip.
Pablo, how long? I mean, I remember when Raw started. But how long has Raw been on USA?
Geesh, I don't know, man. That's a good question.
It's
been a while.
Yeah, man. What are we talking about? 30 years more?
Yeah, man. And now it's going behind the paywall. What a trip, huh?
Yeah. Tonight's the final night of Monday Night Raw on USA, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. Wow, man. Wow. Well,
you got Netflix, right?
Is it what now?
You got Netflix, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be checking it out. I mean, there are some people that are complaining, which I mean I get it. It's behind a paywall, but at the same time, if you think about it, it's behind a paywall now as well. I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, if you got cable, then you still got to pay for it. Is what I'm saying. I mean, nobody really does not pay for USA Network or anything of that sort. I guess it's just throwing another paywall. But real quick, Pablo, do you think it's gonna do good on Netflix, man, or you think eventually it'll make its way back?
Nah, it's the future, man. Because Netflix got NFL going. Some people can watch the games; they have to watch them later because they were live on Netflix. Netflix is just gonna blow up, bro. This is gonna be the way of the future. Netflix gets a bigger audience all around the world, bro. All around the world, not just the United States and local countries, bro. This is huge, dude. Wrestling, the consequence of this might be them doing more shows around the world and less here. So we'll see.
My son has a football channel, and I'm on it every now and then. And he's like a nerd when it comes to the NFL. And he was saying to watch every single NFL game this season. It was, I think, I forgot what he said. It was like on 4 or 5 different platforms, man. You had some on Netflix, you had some on Peacock, you had some on Amazon Prime. It was crazy. So it's like, as long as WWE doesn't start going all over the place like that.
Yeah. These two are enough. And no one watches NXT, bro. I hope not. But it's been on USA since 2005, so it's been a while, almost 20 years.
Crucito saying, "I saw Mike Tyson's cheeks on Netflix." I'm down with Netflix.
Yeah, that was foul. The bad part about that? Before it happened, he was saying, "Hey, I'm going to show everyone my butt," in a little while. So it was a planned thing, bro. What a pervert, bro. Gosh. Yeah.
Pablo, brother, it's been 2024, man. It's been a ride, man. It's been a ride. Let's I want to hear about some of the your greatest moments and maybe some of the greatest moments just in general? Because in reality, great moments for me personally is different than great moments in general. But
Right.
for you yourself personally, what are some great moments in 2024?
Well, like I said before, I know you don't like this one, but just having CM Punk around has been pretty cool to me. For those of you who don't know the history of CM Punk before he left, this is the way it was going. You know, people always say that the Ultimate Warrior was great, this and that, but he was only there for a minute, right? The way it went is Hogan had the strap, then it kind of went to Austin, The Rock. I'm saying the people who had it a long time. Then it went to Cena, and the one who beat Cena was CM Punk. But then about a year and a half into that, he left. You know, so he could have been a lot bigger than he was. So I'm glad to have him back. But the ultimate thing was for me was early in the year seeing the Bloodline. The Bloodline was on fire. Now Roman, he dropped the belt. Whatever, I think we all agreed he should have. Or that was last year, huh? Yeah, but
Okay, what was last year? Roman dropping the
Roman's
belt?
run. Roman's run. Did he lose the belt this year?
Yeah, he lost the belt this year. As a matter of fact, you're talking about CM Punk. CM Punk returned last year.
Yeah. No, I know, but just having him around. That's
Roman Reigns lost the belt at this year's WrestleMania.
Right. So the build up to that, man, just having Roman Reigns, the bloodline was on fire. I'm not even counting that he lost the belt. I'm just saying, he went away for a while. The bloodline died down. But for me, the tip of it was the starting of the year, having The Rock, having Roman Reigns. That was exciting, bro. That was exciting. That whole buildup right there. And if you want to count the year before and the year before that, Roman Reigns was just on fire, man. A good time to be a wrestling fan. So I would say, just having CM Punk around. I know he was hurt, and Roman Reigns now with the Bloodline reuniting. Let's see how it goes. I'm not happy with this new Bloodline, but those two right there.
Okay, but there's no moment. There's not one moment where you're like, wow, like that was killer, man. Because I could think of a few, man.
Go for it, bro. Maybe you might need to enlighten me.
Okay, all right. Look, I one of them is actually on the thumbnail, right? When The Rock was out in the ring and he was about to say, if you smell, what The Rock is cooking, and Roman stopped him.
Yeah.
Roman stopped him, and everyone was like, oh, what the heck's going on? And by the way, the look on Paul Heyman's face, Paul Heyman he's the greatest of all time. I don't care what anybody says. He's better than he's better than Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Oh,
yeah, yes, I said it. I said it. Okay, I had to say it. I had to say it, man. Somebody has to be honest, and I'm gonna say it. Paul Heyman. Don't get me wrong. Bobby the Brain Heenan is an all-time great, a legend. May he rest in peace. But Paul Heyman is the GOAT, man. He's definitely the GOAT. But the look on his face and everything, and then people were just like, what? And then the slow, like, what are you doing? Right? Because he held his hand like, hey, whoa, stop. I can't let you do that. And then he's all like, before anything or something like that of that nature, right? He's all like, I need you to acknowledge me. Oh, Pablo, that was gold, man. When Roman told Rock, he stops him. He stops him from doing the, if you smell what The Rock is good, he stops him and says, I need you to acknowledge me.
Right.
That moment, Pablo, was so damn good, man.
Yeah.
I love that moment.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. And if you're talking about moments, I was kind of like talking about the whole movement. But if there was one moment that sticks out to me that caught my attention, that I would go, wow, it would be the match when The Rock came out and the Undertaker showed up. The Undertaker showed up and just choke slammed him, bro. That was a spot that catches my attention right there.
That, they threw all that in so they can go ahead. So Triple H can stand on his word on saying that this was going to be the greatest WrestleMania of all time, because none of the stories of any of those characters being there really made sense. Remember, John Cena. Right. John Cena was in the end right there, and he just they treated him like a jobber.
Like he was. He's been a jobber for like 3 years, bro.
Right? Okay, just get it. Yeah. I mean, look, generally speaking, not for me personally, I think maybe Cody Rhodes winning the strap at WrestleMania, all the wrestlers backstage coming out and hoisting them over their shoulder. I haven't seen that since WrestleMania 10, when they did that with Bret the Hitman Hart when he beat Yokozuna.
Yeah.
That, generally speaking, is probably going to be the greatest moment of 2024. Not for me personally. I actually wanted Roman to keep going and break Hulk Hogan's record, man.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I didn't pick that spot. Because for the majority of the world, and I wanted Roman to drop the belt, but I did want him. He was already there, dude. He was like 2 or 3 months away from passing Hogan. And that would have been huge, bro. But they didn't do it. And that's the only reason I reserve it. But for the rest of the world, yes, that is the biggest of the year, man. Cody, and they put everything behind this guy, man. They got to right now. And I mean, deservedly, man. Roman needed a break. He's back, and let's see what happens.
Domador getting his ass kicked by Mommy.
Hey, that was a shocker too, right there. Speaking of that, when he turned on Mommy, that was a big one too, bro. That has to be in the top 5 right there, bro.
Great moment. Talk about a kid, man, in Dominic Mysterio to really make his mark in a short period of time is, Dominic, man. No, that was definitely a good moment. Pablo, for me personally, it would either have to be The Rock and Roman, or it would be when Roman was gone. And this all it all revolves around the bloodline. But Paul Heyman was wanting Roman to be around, but this is when Solo was taking over. And the whole promo in the ring, Paul Heyman looked like he hadn't slept in days.
Yeah. Right?
His eyes were red and watery. Maybe he just really smoked the joint in the back. I don't know. He's from ECW. He hadn't shaved.
Right.
He looked terrible, man. And this is when Solo was telling him, acknowledge me. And Paul was like, no. They put him through a table, Pablo.
Yes.
The new bloodline put him through a table. That moment, I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's Paul Heyman going through a table. That whole promo was gold to me, man.
Another top 5 right there, bro. That has to be in the top 5 right there.
Yeah. So it's either one of those two, man. Both of them involving the bloodline. Outside of that, you know what, man? For me personally, Tiffany Stratton becoming Miss Money in the Bank. I love Homegirl. I think Homegirl is going to be great. She's going to do some incredible things. She actually can wrestle and kick some ass in the ring. I'm a big fan of hers. Her becoming Miss Money in the Bank was pretty big for me personally. But I don't think it, in general, I don't think it's that big of a moment.
Wow.
I mean, I'm being real,
But do you I know we're like I'm going on a side thing right now, a little side road, but they're starting to play with it a little more. Have you noticed when Tiffany Stratton came out, right, on SmackDown on Friday, She came out. She was waiting to go in the ring, holding up her briefcase. And then when Nia's music came out behind her, you see Tiffany's face kind of like, oh, man, I'm disgusted. Like,
Right.
they're
Yeah.
starting to build it up little by little, do a little facial expressions. So it's coming, man. It better happen.
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen in 2025. It's for as long as she's holding it, it has to be a successful cash in. If it's not, I mean, that just kills the
blew
whole
it.
build-up.
Yeah, they blew it. They blew it right there, man. They got a future superstar right there. They better use it. She is good. She has everything, man. The star factor, everything. And yeah, man. And you know, speaking of the whole year, man, somebody I hated so much, I thought should be fired, was just the little engine that could. You know who I'm talking about. The
Oh
world
yeah.
champion. She has turned me around, made me a believer. She has done such a good job this year. And now she is the boyfriend or the girlfriend of Dominic Mysterio, man. What can you say about her rise, bro? Hasn't it been pretty cool to watch?
She probably would have to be like superstar of the year.
Definite.
Because you're right, man. I had lost all interest with her, and I'm like, if she's gone, she's gone. I don't care to where she's at. The year that she had, I mean, what an incredible run of 2024 that she's had, man. Liv Morgan, definitely. She's got to be in the conversation for superstar of the year. Absolutely.
I agree. I can't, obviously everybody's going to pick Cody. That's, he's the overall maybe, but man, dude, she came back, bro, and she did such a great job, bro. And I'm going to say this one, man, I'm going to offend some people right now, especially Incredible Javier, if he's out there in the universe somewhere listening. He's missing in action, but this is going to offend him. The worst person, the loser of 2024. You don't think where I'm going. The worst person who blew it. Now, it's a girl. She didn't blow it. She didn't blow it because she's getting paid more than ever. But who am I talking about, bro?
Jade Cargill.
No. I'll give you a hint. AEW. Mercedes Moné, bro.
Oh, okay.
Sasha Banks, dude. Like, she's over there getting paid. She's living like she's never lived. But at the same time, dude, the fans don't even care nothing about her, bro. So as far as the fans go, man, she's lost it, bro. No one cares. She doesn't add one fan to the stands, man. And so as far as I'm concerned, she gets my award for loser of the year. Now, don't get me wrong. She's richer than ever. So maybe she's smarter than I. But as far as a wrestler, as far as fans, nah, Charlie, man. She's the loser of the year. She's the chicken of the year. Who would you say, man? And I could go with Tony Khan too, but who would you say is just blew it the whole year, bro, and you don't care about him? Now, it has to be somebody that the fans, I guess, don't care about, right?
Hey, okay. All right. Let's see. The one that blew, I mean, Jade Cargill comes to mind.
Right.
That's
Gasho.
No, but it was okay. She comes in with a lot of hype behind her, right?
Right.
She's supposed to be having this year. She got injured, which sucks, but I mean, there's nothing there, Pablo. I think she's kind of been losing a little bit of her steam, so I don't think she really had that great of a year, man.
You're gonna give it to her?
I'll probably. I'll probably go with her. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura coming back. Does anybody give a rat's ass?
Nah, man.
I mean, Shinsuke comes back and it's like he wins the United States champion, and now nobody even cares about that. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's Shinsuke. Maybe because he became champion, Pablo, and nobody cares.
Right. No one even thinks about it. No one even thinks about it. Well, I wonder, I wonder what was the reasoning behind that, bro. I guess to build them up, but nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares.
They should put him like I forgot the dude, the black dude that fights all the time on SmackDown. He always loses. Oh my gosh.
Apollo Crews?
Apollo Crews. That's what Shinsuke should just be, an Apollo Crews. They shouldn't try to build him up no more. He should be an Apollo Crews, bro. That's it.
And you know what sucks, and this is the part where it's not just in-ring ability that counts, man. You got to get over, because Apollo Crews is a damn good wrestler.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's a damn good wrestler, yeah, but he just can't get over.
Yeah.
But speaking on that, on the flip side of that, you bring up a good point. Who actually lost steam this year, Pablo? We're talking about, great moments but who actually lost steam? I got one in mind.
Yeah, LA Knight, man.
Okay, you're right. LA Knight's one.
He didn't get totally deflated, but I think having The Rock there, just they have like two similar gimmicks talking, and when The Rock was there, I think he kind of lost steam. That's my opinion, because no one could compare to The Rock on the mic. So I think having those two guys there at the same time, just on the same show, just put him down a little bit.
Yeah, I agree, man. LA Knight was a little bit more on fire last year. He was really getting built up, and this year, man, he kind of lost a little steam. I mean, people still care about him, but who's another one, Pablo? Mommy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Mommy.
sir.
Rhea Ripley was super duper red hot. And I still think she's hot. I just don't think she's as red hot as she once was. I think she lost a little bit of steam this year, man.
Yes, the little engine that came up, and Mommy, she comes out, and that's one thing. Like, we've seen it so many times in the NFL. Somebody gets injured, the backup quarterback comes in and takes over. And that's what happened with Mommy. And people started, she turned me into a believer, bro. Where I'm over there cheering for her now, and man, it's just whoever's with Dominic is on fire, bro. Like
Dominic makes the scores.
Like Jesse the Body Ventura said, she knows how to. I mean, Dominic knows how to pick women. Lucito says New Day.
The New Day wasn't Apollo, African Warrior. Yeah, he's had a few different gimmicks. He has, man, trying to get over. Okay, Crucito, the New Day. Okay, yes, absolutely. For me personally, I lost interest in the New Day a few years back. But yes, this year was probably their worst year, Paul.
Yeah, but I will say this: December has brought them back up interesting a little bit.
Yes.
Now that they turned on Big E, now people want to watch what's going on with them. Ooh, oh my gosh, that's blasphemy. S.F. Benny says Liv Morgan is the real mommy.
Oh gosh, man. Yeah, Dominatoricus at level. Yeah, man. I wonder if they know this and they're like, hey, you know what? Come 2025, man, I gotta get my fire back, because some of these were really on fire, man. LA Knight was on fire, man. Mommy, she was on fire, and they kind of their flame went down to a little lighter spark, man. So
what would build up LA Knight again? Having him turn heel, having him turn completely heel. That would build him up again. He's not a good face right now, man. LA Knight could get dirty when he's talking trash, man, as a bad guy, he's awesome, man. Mommy needs they need to stop playing hot and cold with their storyline. Is she 100% in going after Liv or isn't she? Don't go weeks without them, facing off. Like, make it hot, make something happen, like, man, like strap up Dominic in the corner and the chain or something again. Do something.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they're going to be good heels. New Day. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there'll be some pretty good heels, man. Got me interested in their story. They had a super duper irrelevant year, with the exception of the month of December, because that's when I was like, okay, all right, now it got my attention.
Hey, when the New Day would come out for the last 2 years, it's like a restroom break. Even if you're live in an event, it's like, oh, this is going to be lame. I mean, it's cool for the little kids. But for the adults, it's like, this sucks. But now it's worth watching.
Where do you put Judgment Day? Good year, bad year?
This last half a year, horrible.
Okay.
This last half a year, horrible, man. But they had to break them up at some point. But did they have to break away, all of them? Did they have to get rid of Mommy? Did they have to get rid of Priest at the same time? I don't know. I think they should have kept Mommy in a little longer. Something. Well, I guess they had to bring Liv up, and she got hurt. So, yeah. So, what are you going to do, man? Judgment Day, I think, it had its best days behind them, man. All we need is Liv and Dominic, and that's it.
This time next year, is there a Judgment Day? Because they still do exist. The Judgment Day is still there.
I hope that they have a good plan, because I know Triple H, he works slow, and sometimes he has plans for the future. Like right now, we got the bloodline, dude, with Solo Sikoa. Man, imagine if that werewolf guy wasn't here. Yeah, they would just suck.
But we know Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. So imagine if he wasn't in the picture, right? Yeah. It would just suck bad, right? So, but WrestleMania is around the corner, so we know something exciting is about to happen, right? The road to WrestleMania, we know something's going to happen. Let's hope that happens with the Judgment Day, because that was the best thing on Raw. Now it's kind of like sucky, bro. They need some excitement in there. They got to give the Judgment Day some wins and just stop getting beat down by Damian Priest, bro. They got to do something. They got to get hot, And I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that, we've seen the friction. We've seen the friction that, what's his name? Finn Balor had said some stuff about Dominic. It looks like Dominic's leaving soon, too. So maybe it's time just to kill it,
Look, I'll tell everybody this, man. If Dominic is not in the Judgment Day, kiss it goodbye. It's over, man. It's over. He's the last one that's relevant. The sniveling little weasel that everybody loves to hate. If he's not there, it's done, man. I mean, do people really care about Carlito and JD McDonough and Finn Balor? And if Dominic walks away, that faction is done. It's over, man.
How many times have we seen the same show? Right? Damien's gone. Let's all jump him. Now Mommy's gone. Now we're live. It's like, dude, we've already had that for the last 6 months. Now we're gonna have another one when they get rid of Dominic. They're gonna beat him up for a few months and jump him, and people are gonna come save him. It's like, come on, man. We already had this story, dude. We don't need it again.
You taking off your unicorn from the New Day?
Oh man, this guy's too much.
Judgment Day needs to show some cheeks the way Mike Tyson did. I think they're done, man. I think it's over. I believe, looking forward to 2025, Pablo. What is it that you think needs to happen? In my opinion, I think it's time for Ray to hang it up. And I think at WrestleMania, he needs to lose one-on-one against Dominic Mysterio. He's never lost to Dominic one-on-one. Dominic pinned him, but I think that was in a tag team match, though.
Yeah, man. I think that needs to happen, but I don't think it's happening this one. I think he's going to go like another year or two, if I'm not mistaken. But I think that definitely has to happen for his son. His son's created his own road, but he just got beat up the other day off air by his father again. He got jumped. So, but this next year, man, I'm excited. Rumors are, man, that The Rock might be tied up. The Rock might be tied up. So I don't know if that's true, but for WrestleMania. But if he is, I'm looking forward to the rumor of Roman Reigns and CM Punk headlining one of the nights.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the rumor, bro. And Cody and I forget who. Is it Solo or something? I don't know. But it's kind of weird because a lot of stuff needs to happen to get there, right? And we talk about the favor with Paul Heyman. Remember the favor? So
yeah.
So we don't know what that is, but I saw that's where they're headed right now. So, but dude, that is a mega night though, money wise. That is money. That is money. If The Rock can't make it, would you rather see, dude? I'm honestly, would you rather see Cody and Roman or Cody and CM Punk?
Cody and Roman or Cody and CM Punk?
Yes.
Cody and CM Punk.
No, I'm sorry. Cody and Roman. I mean, Cody and Roman or Roman and CM Punk.
I would go CM Punk just because that's something new. Cody and Roman would be a repeat. So
right, and if Roman's not getting the belt, I don't want to see it. But if Roman's getting the belt, then I wouldn't mind seeing him in CM Punk. Unfortunately, we have to put Gunther in there somewhere. Gunther does not deserve yet to headline WrestleMania. He's not a big enough name. He's a good wrestler. He's a workhorse, but he does not deserve to headline WrestleMania. They better not do it.
Wow, ese Benny Penta, Cero Miedo. Oh yeah, man. What do you know about that? Well, guys, I was watching him on YouTube. It's what's his name? Penta. Shoot, Penta. He's a luchador, man. I was watching him a lot in Lucha Underground. I think he's over in AEW now. But
nice,
man. Pablo, Monday Night Raw is kicking off right now in Houston, Texas. Who wins the Royal Rumble in 2025?
CM Punk.
And who does he go after?
Roman Reigns. I don't know how that works.
Roman's not champion, though.
I know. That's why I'm just like, what's going on? So maybe it's not CM Punk. No, I'm going to take that back. Boom. I forgot. The rumor is Roman Reigns versus CM Punk for one night and Cody Rhodes versus John Cena the other night. That's what it was. That would be pretty huge. Yep. Hey. Okay. Right. We got to assume that they're going to get him out of being a jobber, right? You gotta use your imagination here, Cholo.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? I get it. Like, no one believes it, but gosh, John Cena is definitely he's like the New Day now. No one believes in him.
Look, I would love for John Cena to come back as the Doctor of Thugonomics.
Oh, I heard about the belt coming back, possibly, dude. The rolling belt, dude. So maybe he is going to be champ.
Oh gosh, please let it be a great 2025, because a lot of these rumors that you told me of, man, are horrible, Pablo.
Wade Barrett. We want to see him wrestle again.
Hey, he could be coming out of retirement.
That'd be dope. That'd
Also,
be dope. And rumor is Booker T's coming out of retirement.
Yes, that's another rumor that Booker T, man, is coming out of retirement.
Walk. Can't even walk without bow legs, but he's coming back somehow.
Well, as the New Day makes their way down to the ring, we will end it here. It was fun for 2024, and we will see you guys in 2025. Any last words, Pablo?
Now, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been listening to us throughout the year. Help us share the channel, and hopefully, man, we'll come back with some fire for Netflix next week.
That is Pablo from the LA Times, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout outs to all the junkies. Happy New Year, everyone.
And I'll